What's the good word, y'all? It's your boy DKB here. We are days away from training camp coming back, some real football into our lives. It kicks off with the veterans returning on the 23rd, which is Tuesday, and then our first practice finally kicks off. So in light of training camp being just around the corner, the New York Jets are starting to get, that positive vibe, that trend of good news going on. You had the Aaron Rodgers unexcused absence, shenanigans. We heard that, Aaron Rodgers and Robert Saleh, they've chatted, mended the fence, and things are looking up, right? There's no hard feelings. It is what it is. Then you also have the recent Malachi Corley signing, finally getting our full draft class on the roster under the cap. We don't have any potential issues with him missing time going into training camp. And now the biggest piece, and probably the biggest storyline that would have occurred during the start of training camp, may also be coming to an end with Haason Reddick finally being back, not only in New Jersey, but potentially being ready to join New York Jets training camp, right? Obviously, he's hosted a number of things so far in the New Jersey area, which he's home to Camden, New Jersey, and that was the same situation here. He hosted a youth football camp about last week, either July 13th. We'll just put the date out there, and he was seeing Sporting Jets gear once again. So you guys seen in the thumbnail, white Jets tee, bucket hat on, nothing crazy or extravagant, but this is a strong signal that the relationship is still good, right? In this day and age, we've seen it be a common trend now that players will completely wipe their social media of whatever team they're currently contracted to and do a number of other things in order to get the attention of not only the fan base but the organization as well, that they are not happy in some significant level, right? Whether that means holding out, whether that means forcing a trade to get out of the situation they're currently in, or any other number of things that they may be looking to achieve contractually, right? So this is exactly what I wanted to hear, right? And it's not lost on me that he spent maybe his entire time away in Japan. It is what it is. Live it up. Maybe it's just one of those things where he wanted to come into training camp fresh with a renewed mindset, right? Once again, he's walking into a season where he's feeling undervalued, definitely on paper, I want to say statistically speaking, but financially wise, undervalued for sure, being I think I've quoted the 20th highest paid edge rusher going into this 2024 season, and I can't blame him, right? I would much rather, hindsight being 2020, I would much rather have known in a week from now that Haason Reddick had always intended to miss OTAs and mini camp, understanding he wasn't on his contract, and we're going to walk into training camp without any kind of issues moving forward. Maybe this opens up an avenue, some goodwill from his side for the franchise to work something out with them, giving him some guaranteed money down the line. Who knows? But veterans return on the 23rd. As I mentioned, the only piece that I'm really missing with this whole thing is that this time around we didn't get any kind of post interview like we did initially when we were still expecting him to show up to off-season practices and such. So it would have been nice to get maybe another final quote of where he is in terms of showing up or not showing up. At this point, it's still a little bit of a surprise, but he's in New Jersey. He's close to training, to the training facility, and at this point, all signs look like they're pointing to him ending his holdout, which is going to be music to all of our ears. So we'll see if that truly actually ends up being the case. But again, we chatted about this before, high level wise. Continuing the holdout further really doesn't do anything but harm his prospects of going out there, having a huge season, maybe impressing enough to get some kind of extension from the Jets before the trade deadline, and if not, then at least being able to win over whoever his new employers may be after the season. Maybe again it's still the Jets, who knows. But let me know what you guys think. Haason Reddick finally at least back in Jersey, signs pointing to him showing up to training camp. Let me know where you guys are at with this, and I'll catch you again. Peace.